Now, one thing I am going to do, I am going to patron with Black-owned businesses, because I feel like we are the most undersupported, overlooked race when it comes to doing business. I think individuals may have like 1 or 2, maybe 10, maybe 100 bad experience with a small Black-owned business, and they want to lump every business in that's Black-owned all together and think that that's going to be their experience with everyone. And it's not fair to the individuals who are professional, who do take pride in their businesses. So one thing about me is, whenever I got ready to purchase my home, I wanted to give a opportunity to a African American woman. I was not going to buy a home from anyone other than a African American woman. I don't care if it took me 1 or it took me 10. That's what I was going to do, because the Black woman is even more underlooked and undervalued than the African American man. So, and I know that from experience, because I was in real estate, and I didn't have, I had one white client, and that was only because she was my neighbor. So, she used me to sell her house. But as far as that, the rest of my clientele is Black. So when I purchased my home, I started out with one lady. It was somebody I knew, had to move on from that. Second one, she was African American. She was great, but I felt like the process was getting a little tedious for her, because I was still, unsure about different how. Well, I knew what I wanted. I just hadn't found it, and I just, I had been doing it for a year, and I think she was just kind of getting tired of the process. Anyway, so I felt like she was giving up. So I was like, let me move on. So I went to the third one, and she was African American as well, and she sold me my house. She was amazing. There are great business people out there within your race, and that's not to say you can't do business with individuals outside of your race, because I have before. My preference is to keep it within my race, because we are so overlooked, and because we are so undersupported. So, and I don't think it has to be about a race, because I feel like within my race and outside of my race, there are individuals that are capable and able to do what I need them to do. You just have to find those individuals. And I just don't think it's fair to group everyone in just based on a couple of bad experiences that you had. So my advice or my suggestion is for you guys, if you are, thinking about doing business or looking for services, if you are African American, please support our African American and Black-owned businesses. For those of you